You're watching Force Mono Red.
Okay, guys, it's Jack back for Force Mono Red. We are here to play some more modern Death Shadow. So let's open up this league here. We're already 2 matches in to a friendly league, and we're gonna try to close it out strong today. Hopefully, we'll get through all 3 matches. Obviously, same deck as we've been rolling with in the past. Can't change our deck while we're in the league. Alright. As soon as... There we go. Play league match. So, to recap, yesterday we beat Jund very soundly, 2-0. Just outgrinded them. Better top decks. And we got there. Against Mono Red Prison, we lost game 1 to a turn 1 Blood Moon from our opponent. And we won game 2 with some timely counter magic and some good threats. Game 3 we got very close to winning off the back of Young Pyromancer, but our opponent top decked a very timely Ensnaring Bridge, and we were not able to fight through it. Okay. This hand is a little bit questionable because we don't have any way to fill the graveyard here. But on the draw, removal, Thoughtseize, and 3 threats, I'm going to keep this. If you guys see me keeping or mulliganing when you would have done something different, let me know. I'm happy to hear advice on that. Okay, a basic mountain and pass is interesting. That's not at all what we wanted to see. So, yep, we're gonna Thoughtseize our opponent. I'm thinking Phoenix, maybe, but basic mountain's a little bit weird. Maybe burn. Okay, it looks like Mono Red Pheonix. Interesting. I think, to me, it's between Bedlam Reveler. What's up? Eat the pear. Yep, glad to see you here. For me, right now, it's between Bedlam Reveler and Tormenting Voice. Burst Lightning, I'm not super worried about because most of our threats will be bigger than that. And then Faithless Looting and Risk Factor are fine in the graveyard, so I'm not super inclined to just put them there because it doesn't feel great. I think I'm going to go ahead and take this Tormenting Voice to cut them off their best turn to play, which it seemed like that was what they were setting up for. Alright. Yeah, so no plays from our opponents. I'm going to get a Blood Crypt here and Faithlessly Loot. And then we have Fatal Push up if they play something in Fatal Pushable range. I'm going to discard a Gurmag Angler and a Fatal Push, because Fatal Push is not great against any of their threats, except, yeah. Well, not great against the Bedlam Reveille that we know in their hand and they have in their hand, and not great against Pheonix itself. So, yep. We have the Stubborn Denial. If they don't play a creature, maybe we can Stubborn Denial something. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and just Stubborn Denial that. I don't think we're going to get a much better target than that. Okay. I have another Faithless Looting. Oh, they just paid for it. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I don't really care. Alright, let's start off by cycling the Street Wraith. Okay, let's Inquisition our opponent. Two risk factor, two Burst Lightning. I'm going to take a Burst Lightning. I actually do not mind. Actually. So their play next turn if we don't play anything. Well, I can play Gurmag Angler now. They won't be able to Burst Lightning it anyways. So let's take a risk factor. And yep, we're just passing the turn. If they play risk factor, we're gonna obviously take the damage because that will let us play our Death Shadows. And they have to spend both of their removal spells to kill our Gurmag. Okay, so I'm just gonna go to combat. Alright. So our Death Shadows are 2/2s. We can grow them by 3. So in case they try to Burst Lightning it. So we'll just play them out. If they risk factor here, we're gonna take the damage. Okay. Yes. So this puts our Death Shadows out of Burst Lightning range. That's fine. So in their hand they have 2 Burst Lightnings and 1 unknown card. So I think we can just do this now. Oh my god! I thought Burst Lightning was just to a creature. Ugh, Wow. Well, that was a whiff. Sorry, guys. That made me look really stupid. Wow. Okay. So, alright. Definitely got to win now. Yeah, sorry, guys. Bro. Just bring in some Graveyard Hate, taking out this Mistress Bauble on the draw. Taking out these Fatal Pushes because they don't do all that much. Yeah. Oof. Alright, guys. If you see I'm about to do something like that, don't let me do that. Yeah. So we're going to be on the play. We got the Surgical. Got a land. Got a stub. Let's keep this. Alright. Street Wraith on top is fine. We play this Scowling Tarn and pass. We can play this too. Because we can do this again on our turn to get a Pseudo Scry with our fetch land. Okay, yep. Monastery Swiftspear, sure. I assume the Swiftspear's coming in. Yep, alright. Okay, so we are going to crack this on our turn. We see a Dismember, which is good. We don't have any other removal, so we'll draw a card here. And let's go ahead and fetch. Grab a Watery Grave. Okay, so what we could do here is dismember their Monastery Swiftspear, and then we could play a Death Shadow the next turn, or a Grimag Angler, actually, potentially both if we draw a land. So yeah, I agree with Eat the Pair, and we're gonna go ahead and dismember this now. So paying 4 life, which is a little dangerous, obviously against our opponent, playing, almost burn. Did not draw another land. So we have a decision here whether we want to Thoughtseize or play a threat. I'm going to play a Gurmag Angler. because I think they're going to have a hard time. Oh, never mind. I'm not playing a Grimlock either. So I think I'm gonna play a between Death Shadow or Thoughtseize. I'm gonna Thoughtseize first, so that when I play my Death Shadow next turn, it'll be a little bigger. They have a bunch of lands in hand. I'm gonna take this Faithless Looting, so they can't get rid of all these lands. Okay. And now when we play our Death Shadow, it will be easily out of Burst Lightning range. And it's probably Metamorphose here. Okay. Metamorphose. Good card. Okay. That worries me a little bit. What the heck? Why would they do that? I don't know. Maybe they have a risk factor in hand. Probably. Play Death Shadow. Really wanted another land. Okay. So if we attack for 9 here, we can Stubborn Denial the risk factor that they're projecting, and then hopefully they don't do anything else, and we can surgically extract something, and then swing for 11 on our next turn. But yeah, I really wish this was, again, wish this was another land. So, yeah. Oh. Lightning Bolt. Lightning Bolt does not kill us. They cannot kill us with this Remnant Ruin, so let's counter whatever they play next. Oh, shoot. Okay. So now we need to draw removal, or this Remnant Ruin kills us. Ah, rats. Oh, they have to have another land, I guess. and we lose to that. And I don't know what they're doing. Okay, they're just having some fun with us. Alright, yep. Concede game. Alright, so obviously punted the first game. I feel like we played well game 2, but we needed to draw another land, and we did not. And then we needed to draw removal, and we did not. So, match number 2 for the day. Match number 4 in this league. And we found it. Okay. So, hopefully we win these next 2 matches, and we are in the green. If not, no worries. It's a learning experience, and we will certainly be back on Friday either way. Alright. 2 Thoughtseize, Serum Vision, Mistress Bauble, and a threat. We're going to keep that. Yes, eat the pair. You do love to see it. Hard to ask for a better hand, except maybe, I don't know, 1 more threat, but it's pretty good. Oh, alright, so this is some sort of Valkut deck. Or Titan deck. Alright. It's true. Thoughtseize is good against Titan. 3rd land, not great, but it is a fetch land, so make sure we get all our colors. I'm just going to lead on Blood Crypt Thoughtseize. Yeah. Oh, yeah, so they kept lands and a Titan, so we'll take the Titan. Play our Mistress Bauble. And pass. Oh, okay, yeah, that's a good point. Eat the pair. We could do that. Certainly could have done that. Alright. So we know that's what they drew. So Thoughtseize pretty much dead at this point. Alright. Yep, so eat the pair. It would have been much better as it turns out. Alright, so let's take a look at our library. I mean, the other thing is, though, we would... What? So, there is that. Alright, let's... So, do we want this Thought Scour? I think the answer is... yes, so we can play our Gurmag Angler. It doesn't matter how we order these because we're going to draw them both anyways. Because of Bauble. Yeah, what Eat the Pair just said is true. We are not going to Thoughtseize. We know they have 2 lands in their hand. Okay. Yeah, but yeah, actually, I don't know. I don't really want to waste the Statsies. Right, if they draw another Titan now, then we'll fire off the Statsies, which is what we're gonna do. Yeah. Whew, that's a beating. Well, yeah, it's pretty good. So that is what they drew, and we cannot Thoughtseize that. But on the other hand, Death Shadow does not look so great right now. I mean, forcing them to pop their explosives is something. Alright, we're going to fetch first, and then Thought Scour ourselves. Let's get a Water Grave. Yeah. Drew another Thoughtseize. Oof. And we milled 2 Snappies, which would have been nice to draw. Alright, so we're going to play both of our threats. We have one more Snapcaster in the deck, so we're going to leave the Serum Visions and the Thought Scour in our bin to potentially be used. I assume that they're going to pop their explosives now, but I don't know. Yeah, so they'll activate their things, put in that last. Well, that's interesting actually that they would put in that Teleria West. I don't know about that decision. Okay. They can block with their Tri-Builders before they pop the EE, I guess. Okay, we're gonna attack our opponent. Okay. Okay, potentially we could bolt ourselves. I don't know why they didn't block, it's a little weird. Yeah, I don't know. But if we bolt ourselves, then they're probably just gonna do it now, which doesn't actually change anything. So let's hold up the bolt for something else. Okay, so they still will not pop the explosives, which, yeah, I agree. So they can get Summoner's Pact here. And maybe just kills. Alright, I'm gonna bolt them. Bolt their thing. Because this probably forces them to pop it out. Okay, they do not. Alright, let's Thoughtseize. I don't really know why our opponent let us Thoughtseize. It's a little weird to me. So, alright, let's attack. Presumably now they will finally do it. Yep. Let's make another Death Shadow. And pass the turn. I think we might have won by our opponent's misplay there. Because this is an instant. Oh, it doesn't matter, it goes into their hand. So, yeah, right. I think Eat the Pear is about to say it. I didn't think about that. Yep. Yep. Alright, so out of the sideboard. Yeah. Loki cubes. That's a good rebound from last time. Certainly this. Oh my goodness. Come on, Wizards. Why is your software so bad? Alright. Disdainful Strokes for sure. I could see this Abrade. And the Kolaghan's Command. I don't think Liliana the Last Hope is good. Lotvi could be good. Engineered, you mean for the Sakura Tribe Scout Loki cubes? I assume that's what you mean. That does not seem very good to me because they also kill our Death Shadows down here. And they're just 1/1s. So, not sure about that. Especially we need 3 mana to do it, and they've already put in a couple lands at that point, I assume. Could also consider Surgical Extraction, you know, if we're able to Thoughtseize a Titan away, then we can surgically extract it. Yeah, Disdainful Stroke certainly coming in. Those other two are possibilities. I think what seems the worst is probably Lightning Bolts and Fatal Pushes. And I don't know, none of our removal seems great. Dismember, maybe I'll leave in Fatal Pushes because they killed the other things. Dismember doesn't really kill that much at all. And neither does Bolt, so let's go like that. Especially since we saw them playing Walking Ballista. So that additional artifact destruction is great against that and against Amulet. Yeah, Bolt obviously better than Fatal Push. No, I don't know. I kind of disagree with that. Okay, this is a keep. I think we don't have any sideboard cards, but it's a fine hand. Bolt seems worse than Fatal Push to me because it kills the same number of their creatures. It actually kills less of their creatures because of Walking Ballista. Yeah, so we're going to keep it. I mean, we might change that after this game, but having seen that Walking Ballista, I think that's right. Alright, let's cycle this. Got an island, so we can get a Blood Crypt with this. But I think I want to be able to Thought Scour, so we're going to play this island. Alright, slow draw from our opponent. So hopefully we can capitalize on that. Oof, Steam Fence. Okay. Wow. Lots of lands. Which Faithless Looting can help us get around. We can just play a Gurmag Angler right now. Yeah. Let's see. I think Blood Crypt. I want to probably discard the Steam Vents to Faithless Looting. Yes. Paying 2 life. Okie doke. See what our opponent can do with 3 mana. It could be Azusa maybe. Lost, but seeking. Okay, or that. Ooh, that's beating. Okay. Yes. Haha, we milled our swamp, didn't we? Okay, fail to find. Sad Max Fury Road. Alright. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and use this now. So I don't want to draw Watery Grave. Yeah. Sad Max indeed. Yep, paying 2 life. We're going to discard these 2 cards. And we got a Summoner's Pact. That one was a little weird that they didn't use it there, because they could have gotten a Titan, and then we would not have been able to take with Inquisition. But maybe they didn't realize that was Inquisition and not Thoughtseize. Oh, right, good call. I'm gonna Faithless Looting, discard Fatal Push, Mishra's Bauble, and now we can play our Grandmagging. Alright. I'm gonna snap back this Faithless Looting. So essentially it's the same as just casting Faithless Looting, but we also get a 2/1. Oh! Pass through our end step. So Snapcaster Mage is just a 2/1. And they found Prime Time. Well, we may be in a little bit of trouble here. So classic misplay again. Shoot. Alright. Alright, we're gonna flashback Faithless Looting for real. And this Disdainful Stroke comes too late, as does the Thoughtseize. But let's see, what do we want to discard? I'll discard this Scalding Tarn and this Thoughtseize, because although we can't actually find any lands with this, it can at least lower our life for Death Shadow if we play those. Yeah, I know, but I don't think the Thoughtseize does. Thoughtseize actually lowers our life total even more, so that was probably wrong. But costs some mana. I don't know. Could have gone either way on that. Yeah, essentially. So let's see what this is. Alright, so they transmute for a Summoner's Pact and Summoner's Pact for something. Oof. Well, yeah, we're in trouble. Probably not a great chance of us winning this game. Okay, sure. Bajuka Bog. So we could group block this Titan. I think we probably should. Um, Alright, this Death Shadow probably just gonna eat an engineered explosives. Okay. Another engineered explosives. Alright. I don't think I have an answer to this Primeval Titan. Slayer Stronghold. Yeah. Because we do have this Teamer Battle Rage, but does not look like they're tapping out here for anything. So actually, we just need them to tap out. We don't need them to... We don't need to even draw any straight wraiths because this... Well, no, we actually can't win. Because... Oh, no, we can. We just need to get down to 1 life, so... We need to draw 1 street wraith, exactly. Yeah, so they didn't tap out, so it doesn't really matter, but I guess we'll just play it out here. So this does do it, same 2 life, we crack a fetch, fail to find, and then our Death Shadows... Oh, no, it doesn't even do it, because that's 24. 24 minus 7 is still 17. Oh, haha, we tapped the wrong land for that. Well, hopefully they crack this so we don't feel silly. But, yeah. They don't, but they would if we played Teamer Battle Rage, presumably. Alright, we can scoop this up. Whew. Well, I'm not sure that using that Snapcaster Mage correctly would have saved us, but it certainly did not help that we messed up like that. Alright, so now we do get an opportunity to potentially change these Fatal Push for Lightning Bolt. Yeah, based on what our draws were afterwards, it didn't seem like that would have saved us. We don't really have an answer for Resolved. Primeval Titan without Terminate in the deck. So, yeah, we can bring in Lightning Bolts maybe. Could also bring in another threat in Young Pyromancer. Maybe that's better than Snapcaster Mage or Stubborn Denial. I mean, Dismember doesn't even... I guess you can double spell. Yeah, block better maybe. Sure. Could also board out, I don't know, some of these Mishra's Baubles for one of these two. Another Dismember or a Young Pyromancer. But I'm going to... I don't know. Yeah, no, I think that's fine. We're going to submit that. So we changed around our sideboarding a little bit. Okay. Alright. No land. But well, we can go for a Faithless Looting. So Blood Crypt, I guess. Ooh boy. Still no land. These are at least castable. So let's discard these two. Maybe we'll keep this Snapcaster and discard those two. Okay. So hopefully we get our second land right here. And we can Inquisition with Stubborn Denial up. Or if it's a fetch land, we can Death Shadow with Stubborn Denial up. Or protect it with Inquisition, one of the two. Okay. So we're having some problems with Magic the Gathering Online. Let's see what we can do here. because we are already short on time, so we can't really afford to lose a bunch more time here. Yep, you prepare pretty sad when this sort of thing happens. There's nothing you can do about it, really. Oh, there we go. Looks like we're... Oh, Moto crashed. Cool. So, I don't know, we'll have maybe 4 minutes when we get back, so my commentary is gonna slow way down, because I'm gonna have to play pretty quick. Ah, man. Takes forever to open, too. Launching application. Yes, but we do not have Alexa, and we cannot play Despacito. Well, as we wait for Moto to load, we can talk about the deck a little bit. So there's a couple of different things that people are doing with the deck right now. People are playing a little bit more removal to deal with I don't know, the new pod deck and more burn. And there is a growing sense that Liliana of the Veil would be good in the sideboard, which traditionally people have decided it is not good. But against a lot of the decks that we're playing, Liliana of the Last Hope is not that great. Obviously against Titan, for example, not that great. And the discard and removal on Liliana of the Veil, potentially very good. And then Jace Vryn's Prodigy is another thing that people are considering, again, for those grindier matchups. And so, if you guys have any thoughts on what you'd like to see me try out in the sideboard or the main board, let me know, of course. Alright, come on. Loading card data. What the heck? Alright, so we had 8 minutes when it crashed. It's been probably 5, so we have 3-ish, maybe. If we're lucky. Loading card data. Oh, man. Alright. There we go. We're back. Okay. Amulet of Vigor. No land. So we do the only thing we can. Inquisition our opponent. Summoner's Pact and Explore. I will take the Summoner's Pact. Teleria West, so they can go get another Summoner's Pact. Okay, we can play this. Thoughtseize lowers our life total a little bit more. We can get whatever they have in their hand, whatever they drew. Primeval Titan. Okay, and then we're gonna attack. You guys can't see, but our opponent sent us a little message here, and it is just a long ha 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 ha. So I don't know exactly what that means, but I don't know if they're laughing at our opportune Thoughtseize or the fact that we disconnected for 5 minutes and then reconnected and are about to lose because we don't have time, but they certainly find something very funny. Yep, or maybe they just drew a Titan. Engineered explosives on 1. Okay. Alright, let's cycle the Street Wraith. Lightning Bolt does nothing. Okay, we're gonna attack. Alright, we're just gonna cast this Death Shadow. If they tap out, I don't know, if they somehow cannot activate this engineered explosives and also don't have a blocker, then we can win. If we draw a land and they don't have a blocker, we can win. So come on, land. Vesuba. Drew Azusa. Okay, I think we win. If we draw a land. We win either way. Oh, no we don't. Because they get more lands. Wow. Never mind. Man. Amulet is so good. Yes. Yes. We can get plenty of more lands. Sup, Ezzy? We're getting smacked around. That does not even nearly do it. I guess if we bolt, then they have to block with one of these two, and we can leave Garmag Angler back on defense. Oh no, because they can just pop this. Alright. Yeah, we're just dead. Well, Ezzy, you have joined us at a rough spot here. We lost our first match to... Sorry, 1 second. Yeah, we're dead. Okay, so we're gonna bolt ourselves real quick. Yes, unfortunate indeed. Never got our second land. That happens with the deck, I guess. Pretty low land count. Can occur. Alright, so we cannot go 3 and 2 anymore, but we're gonna play this last match and hope to finish 2 and 3. I don't really know if we could have played any differently that game. Opponent had good top decks, and we could not find our second land for way too long. Yep, we misplayed a little bit in the first match, a couple times, but yeah, they kind of popped off with that Azusa. Otherwise, I think we might have had a chance to win. That's what it is. Look at the cards. Okay. We have found a match. And we're hopping in. Four lands, two Thoughtseize, and Stubborn Now. Unfortunately, this hand just does nothing. So, okay. This hand does not really do much either, but at least we can draw some cards. Third land is going to go on the bottom. Looks like Burn, and this is a pretty bad hand against Burn. Yeah, it would, usually, but unfortunately not in this matchup. Alright. Yep. And we're actually in okay shape here because Goblin Guide and his friends will deal us some damage, so we don't have to damage ourselves. And we will just poop out a Death Shadow, and we can start racing. Death Shadow number 2 on top. And an Eidolon. Okay. Yeah, not great because we're now at 8 against a Burn player with 4 cards in hand, but gotta hope that 2 of those cards are lands. Or, well, alright, so one of them is a land. Hopefully they can only cast 2 spells here. Yeah, if we had no creatures. So we would need to get a Death Shadow up to... Wow, I really wish this was a Stubborn Denial, not a land. Anyways, we need to get our Death Shadow up to dealing 24 damage, which means being at 1 life. So that does not seem like a good plan. So I guess we're just gonna pass the turn and hope that they throw some burn spells at us that don't quite kill us. Yep, I agree. It seems unlikely that if they can, unless they just have nothing else in their hand, we'd probably lose. Alright, so we gotta cross our fingers and hope for Nothing. That looks like something. Skewer the critics. Okay, we lose. Yep. Okay. Not gonna let them get to us. Their burn spells. We got to them. We got to ourselves. Alright. No, no, no. Uh-oh. We got the spinny wheel. Don't lock us out of sideboarding. Watsy, please. Phew. Okay. Stumber denial. I don't know. Anything that deals with creatures, I guess, potentially is fine. We want to take out some number of Street Wraith, some number of Thoughtseize, probably just all the Street Wraith and all the Thoughtseize. What do you guys think about that? Oh yeah, Dismember also seems pretty bad. Alright, so we're going to take out 3 Thoughtseize. Because Thoughtseize, on the play at least, is passable if you can hit, an Eidolon or something on turn 1. One land, and it is a basic swamp. That's going to be a mulligan. Unfortunately. That is barely better. Or not better at all, almost. Alright. Obviously, that's going to the bottom. I'm going to grab a Steam Vents. Because we have to shock ourselves anyways. And this way we don't have to shock ourselves to play Faithless Looting next turn, because we can't get an island. So to play Serum Visions, we would have to shock ourselves. Alright, we drew a young Pyromancer. Seems fine. And we drew a... We are looking at a Snapcaster Mage and a Stubborn Denial. I think I'm going to put the Snapcaster Mage... Oh, we're going to shuffle... So which one of these do we want to draw? I think I'd rather draw the Stubborn Denial. So we'll put this on top, and then put this on top. Okay, so Eat the Pair would have bottomed both, which is interesting, I suppose. I think their mana is tight enough that Stub is often fine. Right, I mean, they're very rarely having mana open. So no turn 1 play from them. Certainly interesting. It means they probably have a rip because they would likely not keep a hand otherwise. I still don't want to run this young pyromancer out, so I'm gonna faithlessly loot with potentially stubborn denial backup. And then we're gonna discard Snapcaster Mage and Teamer Battle Rage. We can get it back with Kolagon's command. If they don't play Rip, then if they do play Rip, we will Stubborn Denial it. If they do not, then we will fetch tapped. Yeah, okay. So we'll grab a Watery Grave. Stubbornly deny it. Okay. That's bad. The XR does Skewer the Critics and a Boros Charm. Sorry, guys. Yeah, that doesn't show up in the shows up in the chat, but you guys can't see that. So okay. So we can Snapcaster, stub this. Alright, yeah. Sounds like that's the... So they can just pay for it, and then I mean, I guess we're still alive. They can't kill us at that point. If we don't Snapcaster this, they also can't kill us. Yeah, let's Snapcaster this. Snap stub this. So we're gonna get an island here. Yeah. 8th barrier. Alright, so if they have a 1-mana burn spell, we are just dead. Looks like they do. Yeah. Alright, guys. Thanks for watching. That is going to be all for today. Unfortunately, we did not do so well today. I do hate to see it. But we'll be back on Friday afternoon for another stream. So thanks for tuning in.